Hello, everybody. I have not done my own sprints since November because I've been a busy, busy girl, but I'm here and I'm really excited to do some sprints tonight. I have a book that I wanted to read like way earlier this week, and I am still not even halfway through that book. So I'll talk about that in a second. Um, it's just real good to be here. I'm going to check one thing real quick. Sorry, I was confusion, but it's all good. I am reading Glow of the Everflame by Penn Cole right now, and I'm really, really enjoying this and this series. But school week happens, and I get home from work, and I think that I can stay awake in my bed and read, and I can't. Like, I just need to learn this lesson. I cannot read in my bed at night. So we are on chapter 21, which is, let me see, it's like 200 pages through or 250 pages. It is 233 pages. So you can see I still have way over half of this book. So let me check in with you guys. Let me see what you're reading. And if you are a Taylor Swift fan, no offense if you're not, we don't judge here. But if you are, let me know what your favorite song as of right now is off of the Tortured Poets department. I'll let you know what mine is in just a second. Hi, Danny. I'm playing Animal Crossing and listening to Not Sure What Yet. I used to have a Switch. There was a very tragic moment where mine stopped working, and I haven't gotten to play in a really long time, but I loved Animal Crossing. So, who is your favorite villager that you have right now? And I hope that you find something to read. Oh my goodness, I missed a whole bunch. Hi, Brittany. Hello, Wendy and Amber and Yvette. Not sure what you're reading yet tonight. You always are reading such good books, and I feel like me and you have super similar tastes. So I'm very curious to what you pick up. Hey, Sarah, reading Heartless Hunter, almost done. That's really exciting. I don't know where I said this, but I got spoiled for the end of Heartless Hunter, and it makes me want to wait until the second one comes out so that I can read the first one, even though I know the ending, and then I can pick up new material. But I've been hearing nothing but good things about Heartless Hunter. So I'm really excited that you're reading it right now. Favorite song off the album has been So Long London. That one is so good. There's so many. I'll talk about mine later. Reading The Summer of Yes. You'll have to let me know how you like that. I applied to get that book on NetGalley and I got turned down. Hello, Tara. I'll be reading Fatal Reunion. Is that a cozy? It sounds like it might be a cozy. Northwoods by Amy Peace. I think it's Peace. There is a local bookstagrammer to Mississippi, and he reads a lot of lit fic, and that has been one of his absolute favorite books of the year. His name is J.C. Grin, if anybody wants like a literary fic bookstagram to follow. I'll put that in the comments later. Still reading Redeeming Six. You have been reading that Boys of Tommen series. I don't know if that's one that I'll ever get to, but I know people that read that series love it and swear by it. Amber, you're reading yours truly. My favorite romance. I'm so happy for you. I hope you're liking it. Hello, Linda. I can't remember how I found your channel, but I'm enjoying all your videos and bless you. It takes a special person to be a teacher. Well, thank you very, very much. Sometimes I don't feel all that special when I get home from work, but I really appreciate that. Yvette, I think Who's Afraid of Little Old Me might be my fave. I think that's definitely in my top five. What like a powerhouse of a song. Hi, Abra. Just got back from a walk with your dog, so I need to take a shower and I'll stay in and I'll read Stay With Me by Becky Wade. I need to look that one up. Yeah, it did suck. Um, I I don't remember what Discord I was in, but somebody posted And like mistakes happen. So like it's not bad on them or anything because they were trying to do what they were supposed to do and use spoiler tags, but they didn't use spoiler tags. And I got spoiled for the end of that one. Yep. I think I'm going to stick to my plan, especially since I'm just overloaded with current books right now. Hi, Leah Beth. This is what I was confused about at the beginning. Totally fine. I probably didn't phrase that message correctly, but um, yes, I'd love to do sprints together soon. My makeup is also off. I took a shower right before this, and sometimes it just be like that. It's Saturday. I'm not putting on makeup on Saturday. Reading The Housemaid's Secret. I read The Housemaid last week when I was out of town last weekend, and it was really good. The Housemaid is the only Frida McFadden book that I have read and that I have finished, and I really liked The Housemaid. I tried to read The Teacher, and as a teacher, it wasn't for me, but I really, really liked The Housemaid, so I'm glad that you're liking the sequel. I don't think I can choose a favorite. They're all good and even better when you just listen straight through. But maybe Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, The Black Dog, I Can Do It with a Broken Heart. Yes, 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 yes. I'm reading The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, and then I'll switch to Just for the Summer. Just for the Summer is next for me. I don't know when next is going to be, but it's next for me. Oh, Northwoods is actually a crime thriller. Northwoods is the lit fic. There's a space. That's the difference. My bad. I've just seen the name Northwoods and I was associating it with the literary fiction one. Oops. All right, your fave songs are. Does that mean you don't have favorite songs or did you accidentally send it? Yours truly was my favorite too until I read Just for the Summer. Y'all, Wendy was reading a quote from Just for the Summer the other day, and I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth while I was watching Marco Polo, and the quote that she was reading made me cry while I was brushing my teeth in the bathroom. So I don't know what that says about me. Oh, it's just a mystery series. Saw it on NetGalley and it sounded pretty good. Well, I hope it is good. Okay, so you do have favorites. I Can Do It with a Broken Heart, LOML, Love and Loss of My Life, and The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. They're all so good. I don't know if I can pick a favorite song, but on repeat, The Alchemy, So Long London, Down Bad, Fresh Off the Slammer, I Can Do It with Broken Heart, So High School, But Daddy, I Love Him. Were you in the mix of everybody that the first time they listened to But Daddy, I Love Him freaked out? Because I sure did. Hi, Amber. Yay, I'm excited that you're here too. I'm reading Darling Girls tonight. That's another one that is on my list to get to hopefully next week. I just got it yesterday in my Book of the Month box. I think I'm going to read Vengeful. I started and then put it down for a couple weeks and need to get back in. Is that the second in that V.E. Schwab series? Vicious and Vengeful? No, but maybe. Let me know. Hi, Maris. Not a Swiftie. No judgment. But been stuck at home with a fever, so grateful for some internet hangout. Halfway through True Grit and absolutely loving it. That's great. Hi, Natalie. Reading The Bewitching of Aveline Jones tonight. Working on my TBR early for Live Spring Readathon next week. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this so I can start fresh new books for the readathon next week. Anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, our friend Liv at Liv's Library, her Patreon is doing a readathon next week. And we're all trying to get our TBRs ready for that. Okay, it is the second book in that V.E. Schwab series. I read a lot by V.E. Schwab, but I haven't read everything, and I knew that name sounded familiar. Y'all can see Sherlock, he's coming to visit. Hey, buddy. Guys, oh, come here, Bubba. This is my very big cat, but he turns 10 next week, and I think we should have a birthday party for him. Yeah? Okay. He doesn't like to sit in my lap. So Long London was great too. What does everyone think about the Thank You Amy song? It's supposed to be about Kim K. And when she says, My mom wished you were dead, dark. I think that's I think it's dark too. And I can definitely see it being about Kim Kardashian, but also anybody that was a bully. And I do think it's dark. And I do think that those thoughts are very dark. And, as a Christian, I think that they're sinful thoughts to wish that somebody was dead. But also as a teacher, seeing a parent watch their child get bullied, I've seen parents that it absolutely breaks their heart. And sometimes that's the only feeling I think they know how to feel. Um, and also, things might be hyperbolic for songs that people write. So I don't know. I do like that song, though. I think it's a very powerful song of overcoming being bullied and using the experience for good and to better yourself. Probably a little too old to be a Swiftie, but the nieces and nephews love her. That is sweet. Yes, he is a chunker. He's got some metabolism issues. He's perfectly healthy, other than being a very large cat. Vicious and Vengeful are great stories. They're on my one day list for sure. I completely agree about how sad bullying is. I think the album is dark, but it almost goes through all the stages of loss, acceptance, and grief. Yeah, I think that she just had a lot to work through. And sometimes, I mean, I don't want anybody reading my journal entries from my darkest days. And these are her journal entries of her darkest days and darkest thoughts for a lot of the album, I think. It's definitely less happy songs on here and less of the sparkly poppy songs, but I really appreciate it for what it is. I won't be able to listen to this album on repeat though. About 75% has death or death thoughts. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of sad in it. Currently making s'mores and then doing some editing. Did all of our s'mores talk on Marco Polo make you make your own s'mores? Let us know. As far as the album goes, I think right now my top song is Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. Definitely I Can Do It with a Broken Heart somewhere up there. The Black Dog. And then I just get stuck thinking of what my 4 and 5 are because I can't choose between 4 and 5. I really like Fortnite the more I listen to it. And probably So Long London, but that definitely could change over time. It will probably change the next time I listen to everything straight through. So who knows? But I I am somebody who is very, very happy on the outside a lot, but I have a lot that goes through my head all the time. And I really like sad things. And I feel like they make me feel better. So I am really enjoying this album and it is very cathartic for me. I knew that s'mores talk was what did it. I am very far behind on our Marco Polo too, because I can't check it during the workday. And I probably need to purchase Pro so I can listen to things at 2 times speed and actually keep up with everybody. Me too. Yeah, Fortnite just in Florida. Florida, I think I like before So Long London. I love Florence and the Machine. So, yes, that's what I did yesterday. Oop. Black Dog is great too. Fortnite, I hated at first, but now I think I hum it the most. So the one that has been stuck in my head, but that's not a favorite, is My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. I cannot get the chorus out of my head. I know. I know. I get FOMO too. I have a coworker like this. We have a group, Marco Polo, at work, and it's just 4 of us on our team. But one of my coworkers won't watch current things if she's not ahead, and by the time she gets there, none of the old stuff matters anymore anyway. But I'm OCD. I feel like I have to watch them all and respond. I get it. I do get it. Well, let's see. What time is it? 7:15. That would be a perfect 45-minute sprint. So I'm going to get us set up for that. I'll see you all back here at the hour mark and let me know how your reading goes. Hello, everybody. How did that sprint go for y'all? I got super thirsty, so I got a very cold Diet Coke out of the fridge, and I read 32 pages of my book. I'm at page 265 and chapter 23 now, so that's exciting. Progress. We like progress. Let me catch up with you guys. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Sometimes when I come back from sprints, people tell me that they can't hear. So let me know if y'all can hear me talking. I think that my mic is all good again. Okay. So Yvette was saying that she feels very behind on trying to catch up on BookTube, and I feel that. I have my people whose schedules that like I know when their stuff comes out, but sometimes I do get behind. I try and like prioritize watching people's vlogs because those are my favorite videos to watch, and then I'll come back and watch their other videos when I have time. Hello. Listen to some Tortured Poets Department songs and trying to rate them. Does that mean that you're liking the Tortured Poets Department song and Down Bad? I like Down Bad a lot too. 7% of My Brother Jason, True Crime. I have not heard of that one, Danny. Are you liking it? Read 8% more. Wendy, I'm trying to remember what you're reading. Are you reading just for the summer? Ate some pizza and edited my cozy vlog. I was craving pizza, but it's that end of the month, tight budget time right now. So I had some frosted mini wheats for dinner. It was great times. 3 chapters in the last letter, but I can't wait to read the book that you're reading. It's so good. It's so good. The first one was good. This one is great. So I can't wait for you to read it. Okay, good. I'm glad that y'all can hear me. There were like 2 times over the summer where I would come back from sprints and my mic, like my earphones would be on, but they wouldn't be connected to the computer, even though it told me they were. And then I would just be talking for like 5 minutes. And finally, someone would be like, "We can't hear you." So I'm glad y'all can hear me. Yay. Read a few more chapters, a little over 50% in the book now. Boys of Tommen. Those are long books. How long is the one that you're reading right now? I'm behind on that too. BookTube, Marco Polo, Patreon, name it. That was me in when was I even working on Moana? In March, because I just didn't have any personal time. I was behind on everything. Got about 25 pages read. That's awesome. You also had pizza for dinner, Amber. What kind of pizza did you have, Julie, and did you have Amber? My favorite is either Papa John's or Domino's with extra sauce and mushrooms and onions. And then if I get a meat on it, sausage. I also love plain cheese pizza. Finished my book right before the sprint ended. Perfect. It was really good. I love it when like I get to like a benchmark at the end of a sprint. Like I was like, I'm not stopping until I get to a chapter. And it was the exact perfect time. That's the best feeling. Yeah, I'm liking it just hits home, so it's hard to listen to. Goodness, true crime can be really, really hard, whether you're listening to it like a book, or you're reading it, or you're listening to a podcast. Like, I have to be in the right mindset in order to listen to anything true crime. And I go through phases where I want to listen to a lot of it. And then I go through phases where I think everybody behind me is trying to murder me and I can't listen to it anymore. Reading vlogs are your favorite videos too. I just feel like I'm hanging out with people when I'm watching reading vlogs and I'm like a nosy person. That's another one I like on Taylor Swift CD is I look through people's windows, that one, because I'm a nosy person and I feel like reading vlogs are like I get to see what people's houses look like and I get to see what they do in their free time. I'm nosy like that. But I also like sharing, so I like to make reading vlogs. The Summer of Yes. Okay, that's right. So similar to the other one, but I just finished Just for the Summer today, so it's easy to confuse. I knew you were reading that. I couldn't remember if you'd finished it. Summer of Yes. That's right. I didn't read much, but I took the dogs out and browsed Kindle Unlimited. What kind of dogs do you have, Linda? What are their names? 10 more pages in, but that's life with 3 kids sometimes. I bet. I don't know how you moms do it. Y'all are the real superheroes here. DiGiorno is gourmet, 100%. Um, I like frozen pizza. I don't know if y'all have them at your grocery stores, but there's a brand called Screamin' Sicilian, my favorite frozen pizza. 20-ish pages in, and I'm liking it. This is the first contemporary Christian fiction book. Wow. I'm glad that you're liking it, Abra. When you finish it, please let me know how you liked it. Got distracted reading recipes and doing laundry. That happens. And you always have the best recipes. So, did you find something good? I started studying drowning instead because it's due tomorrow. Well, good luck there. I have a copy of that and I'm planning on reading it for Escape the Readathon next month. Thin crust pepperoni for me. And I almost said red rising because I saw rising and my brain went to red rising. And rising crust meat for the hubby. I like thin crust too. I especially love Domino's, like their square thin crust, square cut. Redeeming Six has 757 pages. That is so many pages for a romance book. This one has not seven. This one has 594 pages. That is so many pages for a romance book. But I guess if you love the characters, like you love being in the world for that long, right? Favorite pizza is pepperoni and banana peppers. I have never had that combination. I am planning on starting my little balcony garden in a couple of weeks. And I've never grown banana peppers, but I always have so much luck with peppers. I think I'm going to try doing banana peppers this year. What is everyone's favorite type of YouTube video? I need to make more videos. Jules, Wendy, and you are like on it. I just have like, I have 2 videos that I'm trying to have go up every week. And one is always like my weekly reading vlog. And then I don't always have a TBR anymore because I'm in like a mood reading mood. But if I do, I have a TBR and I have a wrap up. So there's 2 videos of the month. And then I just try and come up with other ideas. Like I've got people's bookish hot takes coming up this week. And I'm going to do like my favorite accessories, like reading accessories in a video soon. And all the books I own but I haven't read yet. I'm going to do that video. I can say my most viewed videos, if you're looking for like videos that people will click on, are always book hauls or book shopping videos. Those get the most views. And they're like my most low effort videos. So I think it's kind of funny. My favorite pizza is regular pepperoni. I'm boring. You are not boring. Pepperoni is delicious. I just did my first type of vlog style video. It was a lot of work, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, they take the most editing from me, but they're easier to edit for me because it's usually shorter clips and it's in different locations. And so it's more like visually easy for me to edit instead of just like one video where I'm sitting in the same spot for like 20 plus minutes. And I just get so bored of looking at myself in the same spot. I like any kind of pizza. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Because I grew up thinking that that was the most disgusting sounding thing. I also thought anchovies on pizza was a lot more of a common experience than it actually is, thanks to Nickelodeon cartoons. But I think I like pineapple on pizza now. I think I do. I also love a barbecue chicken pizza so much. Amber also had pepperoni pizza. Yeah, see, people talking about pizza makes you want pizza. They're Cocker Spaniels. Oh, Lyra and Zoe. Lyra is 8 and Zoe is a year old. She's lucky. She's really cute. Is she still kind of puppy in that puppy stage? My great grandmother, um, this was before I was born, but I always heard stories about her Cocker Spaniels. She had a Cocker Spaniel named Fred, and my aunts and uncles always talk about Fred the Cocker Spaniel. Yeah, I had my frosted mini wheats, but they're making me want like savory food now, and I don't need a second dinner. I am not a hobbit, although that would be fun. I enjoy vlogs too. You also had pizza for dinner. Man, I missed out. Made it to chapter 6. In my book, what team are you on? What team are you on? Oh, for Escape the Readathon. I am on the Thrill Seekers team with Jordan and Mel. And I am trying to plan out my TBR, but I am being like, I'm not finalizing it because I have book club tomorrow night, like my other book club. I have two in-person book clubs, and I don't know what we're reading yet. And since I have to read that, I need it to fit a prompt so that I have a reason to read it and that it counts for the readathon. So hopefully after tomorrow, I can set my tentative TBR based on books I own, because other than the sequel to this book and like whatever book we pick for Liv's book club, and the Emily Henry book, I'm hoping to not buy any books next month and keep that budget tight. I have yet to meet a pizza I didn't like. That is a good attitude. Oh, here's a question. Do you have your TBR planned for Escape the Readathon already? So excited for it. Mostly. I have some books picked out. I'll go grab during this sprint, I'll grab some of the ones I'm planning to read and show y'all next week, or not next week. I'll show you next sprint the ones that I'm thinking of. Um, and I'll probably do a TBR video for next month since there's so many that I'll have to get to. And I'm just excited for Escape the Readathon. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Um, if you're here and you're not doing Escape the Readathon, or you have no idea what Escape the Readathon is, then after this video ends, I will put the information for it down in the link below, because I just think it's going to be so fun. Y'all should do it. Leah, just do a weekly vlog. Just saying, I love vlogs. Danny loves vlogs. I love book hauls. I have a book buying problem. I like chatty videos the best because I can listen while doing other things. Yeah, I like to find them. And then sometimes, like, you'll find a video or you'll find a YouTuber that you can just kind of listen to like a podcast. And that is always great. Oh, you said what kind of pizza you liked. Sorry, Abra. I love pepperoni and pineapple the best. See, there are pineapple pizza lovers out there. Good ideas, guys. Hi, Betsy. I love pineapple on pizza. What are you reading, Betsy? My least fave is wrap-up videos. They take so long to make. I love watching wrap-up videos, but I agree, because it's just a lot of like, I read this book. It was about this. Here's what I liked about it. Here's what I didn't like about it. I gave it blank stars. But it is really helpful to watch other people's wrap-up videos, because then like I have an idea of, first of all, if like we have the same taste, and you learn over time if you have the same taste as somebody, and it helps me kind of know what I might be interested in. And then I like watching them because people have different opinions. So I'm on team snack because snacks are the best. I truly picked my team mostly because of the hosts. And there's a lot of great hosts for Escape the Readathon, but I've done some sprints and stuff with Jordan from Sorry Book Solid before. And then I just think that Mel is a really cool person and we have similar taste in books. So that's why I went with Thrill Seekers. But there's so many good hosts on Escape the Readathon. Thank you for sprints. I have to get up early for work in the morning. Oh, Danny, that stinks. But thank you for coming. My least favorite videos to do are wrap ups. Are they even necessary? I mean, if you don't like to make them, then you don't have to make them. Your channel can be completely what you want it to be, and the people that want to watch it will be there for sure. I like those videos where people show how much they really read during the week. Weekly vlogs are great as well. Yeah, I like seeing realistic people who work real jobs reading realistically while also having social lives or whatever version of a social life they like to have. Sometimes my social life is going to work and coming home and getting on sprints with my friends. Woo, I'm on Team Thrill Seekers as well. Also, I love the color purple, so it was the perfect team to join. My head spins when I listen to some of the complicated readathons. It is very complex. I cannot imagine all of the planning and detail work that went into that readathon. My wrap-up videos do pretty well on views. Mine are pretty average with the rest of my channel, except for the book shopping and book hauls. Those just skyrocket. Zoe is very much still in the puppy stage. By the end of the day, her toys are everywhere, along with shoes and anything else she can drag around. Just cleaned that mess up last sprint, too. She sounds like a toddler. Leaveth wrap ups are one of my faves. See, sometimes the videos that we don't like making are the videos that people like to watch. Not that I don't like making them, but in the grand scheme of things, like if I had to rank the type of videos I enjoyed making, wrap ups would not be at the top. Yeah, her favorites to watch. Cocker spaniels are very sweet. They have to be because they are very high maintenance with all of the grooming. I can't imagine. Like my cat Zelda, who is not in here right now. She's not a long-haired cat, but she's not a short-haired cat, but even like just her fluffy fur gets matted so easy, and she doesn't even have long cocker spaniel hair, so I bet that's a lot to keep up with. I love the wrap-up videos. It's where I take most of my recommendations, and also nice to see how much the booktuber got to from their TBR and if they had some interesting reads. That's one reason why I stopped doing TBRs because I like never read what I said I was going to read because I have been in a mood reading phase of my life. I like the host of Team Snack too. Is Cassidy a host of Team Snack? I can't remember because I think that's the team that I would have joined otherwise. But also love Jordan. Same. Oh, darn. I guess I need to keep doing them. I like watching other people's wrap ups, but not my own. I haven't heard of this readathon you guys are mentioning. Wendy, I will send you the link on Instagram to the announcement video about the readathon. It's Books with Lexi, but I'll send you the link. Wendy has FOMO. Yep. Yeah, Books with Lexi. Oop, thank you. Never heard of her. I'll have to check her out. She reads a lot of thriller and horror books, but you don't have to read thriller or you can read whatever genre you want for the readathon. Pretty sure I'm going with Team Snacks. I think I think snacks is pretty popular because people like snacks. But you know what? I like roller coasters and snacks, but not at the same time because then I'd get sick. I like spoiler-free review videos too. Yeah, I feel like when I first started watching BookTube was like 2014 maybe, and I feel like that's like how I found YouTube or BookTube because I got a book and I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, so I got on YouTube and was like Googling the book and I saw somebody had made a dedicated review video about it. And then that opened up BookTube for me. But I feel like not as many people make dedicated reviews anymore. I'll also send you the link. It's the most creative readathon I've ever participated in. Last year was so fun. Yeah, it's think like a board game or a video game where like you have to unlock the next room that you can go to. And then when you're in that room, you have like a mini game or something. It's kind of set up like that, where there's like all of these empty rooms at a carnival, and each room is a prompt, and you and your team read a book that fits the prompt. And then if you unlock it, you get like an in game prompt. and you keep unlocking like rooms as you go. And the team that gets the most tickets earned from reading gets to escape the readathon, and everybody else has to stay in it. But it's like you're trying to escape from a carnival, is the theme of it. I'm going to be on Team Thrill Seekers as well. Woo. Yeah, I didn't do it last year, so it's a bit different this year, but just as fun sounding. I think last year was like a haunted house, maybe. All I know about last year was that the film crew won, and they definitely held on to their bragging rights because there's film crew this time too. Um, but yeah, Wendy and Leah, I will send you guys the link as soon as we start sprinting. But let me see what time it is. 8:21. Okay, 1 second. It's hard to find dedicated review videos now. Maybe that's one reason I like the vlog so much. Real time opinions. I completely agree. I was on Team Partiers and we were hilarious. I hate that I missed out on it last year. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't do it. FOMO for missing out on the OG Escape the Readathon, but it sounds like it's going to be super, super fun. So it is 8:21. Why don't we read until 05? So let me get everything set up. We'll read till 8:05. It will be a marvelous time, as T Swift would say. Hello, everybody. That sprint felt long, but I also didn't get much read. I read one chapter, which was just about 20 pages, but I got a couple other things done. I'm chatting with a friend about maybe our upcoming readathon. So we'll see what happens there. I'll share anything that comes of that with you guys, of course. But I also pulled out all of my books for Escape the Readathon that I'm planning for now. But let me check in with y'all first, and then I'll get to those. We were talking about last year's Escape the Readathon, and Yvette was talking about how they were so funny, kept thinking we were winning, and y'all came in dead last. I'm so scared that's going to happen to me. I got some chunkers I'm going to try and read. We'll see if it happens. Going to watch a show with the hubby. Thanks for sprints. Of course, Wendy. Thank you for being here. Hi, Hannah. Not able to read with you tonight, but just wanted to pop in and say hi. I always love it when you say hi. Um, if y'all are not subscribed to Hannah, go subscribe to her because she has great taste in books, and she is also around 900 subscribers right now, and we want her to get to 1,000 subscribers. So go check her out. Hi, Liv. Hope you're having a good weekend. How could I not be with a new Taylor Swift album and a good book? I'm having a great weekend. I like this ambiance too. It was just so cozy. I love an outdoor spring day. Readathon. 45 pages. That's great. That's like a minute per page. That's me being a math teacher over here. Unit rate. 17% into a study in drowning. That was one of the books I went and got. I read another chapter of Aveline Jones and then switched over to Steeped in Secrets. That has to be a cozy mystery. That sounds like a tea shop mystery. Yvette is reading one of Liv's faves. So during that sprint, I went and got a snack because y'all were talking about pizza, and I don't have any pizza, but I have cheese, which is part of pizza. So I had one of these Havarti snacking cheeses from Sam's Club, which are delicious. I also pulled up the prompt list from Escape the Readathon so I can tell y'all some of my tentative reads. So, one of the reads is an author that is new to you, which is the Bullseye Battle prompt. So, that is going to be a study in drowning for me because I have not read anything by Ava Reed yet. So, there's one of them. Another one is Horsing Around, which is an intimidating read. This is definitely the biggest book I'm trying to read next month. Paradise 1 by David Wellington, which is a sci-fi horror book, and it's this big. It's like the width of my face. It feels like it's over 600 pages. So this is my intimidating read. It's intimidating for the length, and it's intimidating because I don't really read sci-fi horror, but some of my really good friends have been recommending this one. So, top of my TBR is The Unfair Wheel. I'm going to read Dragon Fruit by Makia Lucier, which is a young adult fantasy. So even though, I mean, it's like an average length, the words are huge because it's young adult. And then the only other one I know, no, there's two more. So for one of the prompts, you have to do a poll pick, which is the Fun House. And so I posted a poll the other day, and My Murder by Katie Williams won. I actually had a subscriber send me this week, which was such a stroke of luck. But this is one of my in-person book club picks for next month, and it won the poll. So I'm reading that one. Good Fortune, most read, or your favorite genre, which is fantasy. So for that one, I'm going to read the next one in this series. And that's all I know for right now. There's 10 prompts in total, plus like extra game prompts. So it's a very reading heavy readathon, but you can also make it work and do it at your own pace too. So those are some of my potentials for next month. I highly appreciate that you just clapped, Heather. Look, if somebody is hype, I'm going to hype. I'm going to be a part of the hype. I love it. Yay, I'm glad that you're liking it so much. I can't wait to read it. I have cheese, which is part of pizza. Yes. It's amazing how quickly the pages go by when not reading a fantasy novel. I completely agree. What was I reading last week? Not Murder Road. What was I reading after Murder Road? Have I already forgotten? I don't remember. But I remember I could read like a page a minute. And then with this one, I read 30 pages in 45 minutes. So it's definitely going slower. Yep, it's a chunker. I'm hoping with this one that I can get the audiobook to both read along and also like read when I'm on the treadmill and stuff. I love big chunky books though, so don't get me wrong, like I'm really excited to read it. Of course, Hannah. Yes. Yes, it is a big book. I'm starting that like midnight of the readathon so that I can get ahead on it because I don't want to get behind. Hi, Amy. Not me needing to participate in that readathon because so many of y'all are. Look, it is a month long, and you can do it at your own pace. It's a month long. It's a month long. Words of wisdom from the losing team. Just make sure not to overcommit in the sign up how many books you'll read. I did not. I average between 6 and 8 books a month. And so that's what I put down on there 6 to 8 books. I did not overcommit. I'm heading to bed because we have church in the morning, but I love this sprint. I hope you'll have a great day at church and I hope that you sleep well and you're rested. And thanks for being here. Do it. Do it. This microphone isn't hooked up to anything, but do it. Good. I'm glad that we are making smart choices in our signups. That was like teacher me right there. I'm glad we're making smart choices today. Although usually I go with a Taylor Swift quote and I tell them if they're making a not great choice, that if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I say that all the time. Yes. Um, it's not fake. Like it has a cord, but it's also, y'all know, like Target's brand Heyday, where it's like this is cheap technology. My friends and I have toyed with the idea of a book podcast for a while, and so we like got little things to help us out. And we have met and discussed having this podcast. Have we done anything to make it happen? No. I never make smart choices, so there is always a first. I think the fact that you are reading A Study in Drowning is a smart choice. Yes, it is real. It's just not connected. Hello. Just not on. Yeah. Look, my headphones, I know Wendy said they looked like she was wondering one day how I lost my headphones because they're like can be seen from outer space. But this is what I'm using for a microphone right now. And they do the job, but I don't know that they would do the job for a podcast. But I also don't know that this $15 microphone would do the job either. So there's that. Um, it's 9 o'clock my time. I'm gonna keep reading and I'm not going anywhere. So even if everybody has to go, I'm probably still just gonna sit here and read some more. So I'm gonna read till the hour and that'll probably be it for sprints, but I'm also probably gonna stay up late and read tonight. So anybody that's still here that wants to stick around, we can go for another 45 minutes. And if you need to go at any time, trust me, I understand because I'm a tired girl. I am a tired girl all the time. But sitting here at my desk instead of in my bed means I'm actually getting reading done. So, one more time, let me set everything up. So happy that you guys have been here. It's been a great time. There's another song where clapping happens. I'll be there for you too, Yvette. Yay, and Avra's still here. Yes, I'm staying. I need to read as much of Redeeming Six as possible. Look, if y'all want to be here later than one more sprint, I told you I'm still going to be reading. So we'll see how everybody feels after that. All right, everybody. I think that was going to be our last sprint tonight. I still have a little bit of reading left in me, but I kind of want to go get in bed and let myself fall asleep. But how did everybody that's still hanging out, how did everybody still hanging in there do? I did pass the 300 page mark. So I made it to 307, chapter 26. And that means I read about 80 pages during sprints. So not bad, not bad at all. Also, does anybody have any fun plans for the rest of the weekend? Um, I have book club where we're talking about expiration dates tomorrow, and I took Monday off work because I can. So it'll be a good long weekend for me and a nice start to Liv's Readathon on Monday. Amy said she was going to hang around. Um, I don't know if y'all saw the struggle to get into my Snuggie. This is my favorite blanket slash article of clothing that I own. I got it during COVID and it has stood the test of time. There is even a snack pocket. I love this thing, but it is a struggle to get into. And then I look like a blue marshmallow. M stopped by and left a comment, but lots of sprints coming up soon. I'm going to try and get back on here once a week, especially now that summer break is upon me. I definitely try and sprint more when I'm on breaks. Abra was falling asleep, but I know that I will see her around on the Marco Polos. Played Dreamlight Valley and read 10%. I see everybody playing Dreamlight Valley, and it just looks like the most charming time. And 10% is not bad. Just finished movie night with Kendall, heading to bed soon. Nice. 43% through yours truly. It's so precious. Yes, it is. I absolutely love Jacob Maddox. Like, I think he is my favorite male character ever written for like a contemporary romance book. And that says something because I really also love Alex from People We Meet on Vacation, but I love Jacob Maddox. Yeah, I did. Like, I read a little bit before sprint started, and then I read 80 pages during sprints, so probably about 100. And what I'd really like to do is to get to page 400 before I go to sleep. I don't think it's going to happen, so that I can finish this before the readathon. But then I think about like all the stuff I have to do tomorrow. And I don't know that I'm going to finish it tomorrow either, unless I don't do something else. Like I need to film and get a video up tomorrow, which takes time. Um, so I don't know. I guess I could also stay up late tomorrow since I don't have work and read. We'll see. 22% into your book. Thanks for the reading sprints. You are so welcome. And you have a good night too, Natalie. Thanks for coming. Yay for a day with no students. Well, we're about to be in a stretch of time where we are not allowed to ask off work, even if we have personal time left. And if we don't use our personal time, it rolls over to sick days the next school year. So I don't want to lose my personal time, so I'm using it. Because I can, exactly, because I can. State tests are very, very soon, but I have a day, so I'm using my day. About 60% and enjoying it. You are getting through it. Signed up for the readathon. What team did you sign up for, Amy? Dozed off and didn't get much read that time. That's okay. Thanks for the sprints. You are so welcome. Probably going to do some more cleaning tomorrow and then to start another vlog reading The Women. I have only read one Kristen Hanna book. It was The Nightingale. It absolutely made me sob. I couldn't get into the Four Winds. And then I know her Alaska one. What is that one called? It'll come to me in a second. But that one dealt with some like darker things that I wasn't up to reading about. And so I haven't picked anything else up by her, but the women I keep hearing really, really good things about. Yes, let that be on my gravestone. Here lies Heather. She loved Jacob Maddox, who was a character in a book. Read a couple more chapters in yours truly. Again, let it be known. Ah, I love all of the yours truly love on here. The Great Alone. That's right. I knew it had the word alone in it, but I was like, what word goes with alone in this book? The Great Alone. I should be able to read more tomorrow. All I really have to do is go to the grocery store. I did that today. I stocked up on food and brownies for book club tomorrow. I really want to make something from scratch for book club, but then it sneaks up on me and I never have time. So I bought Ghirardelli double chocolate brownie mix. And if I have to go with the box brownie mix, that is the one to go with. It makes really good brownies. We didn't know what to make for book club. Usually we try and go off a theme for the book, but there wasn't really anything mentioned in this book other than vegan food. And none of us are vegan. Um, so I'm making brownies. Yes, of course, Jules. We will chat soon. Thrill Seekers, Amy, you're on my team. Yeah, these are the best brownies that you can buy boxed. But I need to get my best friend's recipe for brownies because he makes the best brownies. And recently, he's been doing shortbread too, and he makes really good shortbread. But anyway, I love to cook from scratch, but like I said, it just sneaks up on me. And I also like to like cook. I don't just like to bake, and I just run out of time. I didn't realize Just for the Summer was a companion to yours truly, so I wanted to read it first. Part of the world, and it was okay for me, so I didn't go back to yours truly. I don't know what it was about just for not oh, Just for the Summer. Sorry. So I wanted to read it first. Okay, so you're reading yours truly right now so that you can read Just for the Summer. I got it. I got it. I have Just for the Summer ready to go as soon as I finish this one. I finally got my book of the month box was super, super late and I got it in book of the month. So I'm excited that it's finally here. I really liked Part of Your World. Um, I didn't love the way that the relationship started in that book, but once I got past that, I liked it. However, like I thought that that was like top Abby Jimenez, but then I read Part of Your World and I was like, she can do so much more with her characters and her men. And I mean, I don't know what I have in store with Just for the Summer, but yours truly is going to be hard to beat. It's okay. I figured it out. It's also my weekend late night brain shutting down on me, and not comprehending sentences the way that I should. But it was really good to hang out with everybody tonight. I definitely needed this like dedicated reading time, but also this community time because I live by myself and sometimes the weekends make me feel a little bit isolated. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Be on the lookout for some more sprints coming soon until the end of the school year. As long as I don't have anything going on, I'm going to try and stick with doing them Saturday nights. But then during summer, y'all know that I typically do them like in the afternoon and I go for 3 or 4 hours. So depending on what time zone you're in, that could be like towards the end of your workday. So anyway, have a great night, everybody, and see you again here soon.